Welcome to aminacademy.com. Let us discuss about life stories of scientists. In that, we'll discuss about Avicenna, that is Ibnu Sina. Avicenna, in Arabic, it's called Ibnu Sina, was an Iranian physician and the most famous and influential of the philosopher scientists of Islam. He was particularly noted for his contribution in the field of Aristotelian philosophy and medicine. He composed the Kitab al-Shifa, Book of Healings, a vast philosophical and scientific encyclopedia, and al-Zanun, fi al-Tib, the canon of medicine, which is among the most famous book in the history of medicine. Avicenna's Book of Healing is probably the largest work of its kind ever written by one man. It discusses logic, the natural sciences, including psychology, the quadrivium, that is geometry, astronomy, arithmetic, and music, and metaphysics. But there is no real exposition of ethics or of politics. His thought in this work owes a great deal to Aristotle, but also to the Greek influences and Neoplatonism. Canon of Medicine. The Canon of Medicine is the most famous single book in the history of medicine in both East and West. It is a systematic encyclopedia based for the most part on the achievement of Greek physicians of the Roman imperial age and on other Arabic works, and to lesser extent on his own experience. His own clinical notes were lost during his journeys. Occupied during the day with his duties at court as both physician and administrator, Avicenna spent almost every night with his student composing this and other works and carrying out general philosophical and scientific discussion related to that. Avicenna's Book of Healing was translated partially into Latin in the 12th century, and the complete canon appeared in the same century. These translations and others spread the thought of Avicenna far and wide in the West. His thought, blended with that of Saint Augustine, the Christian philosopher and theologian, was a basic ingredient in the thought of many of the medieval scholastics, especially in the Franciscan school. In medicine, the canon becomes the medical authority of several centuries, and Avicenna enjoyed an undisputed place of honor, equaled only by the early Greek physicians Hippocrates and Galen. In the East, his dominating influences in medicine, philosophy, and theology has lasted over the ages, and it's still alive within the circles of Islamic thoughts. Now we'll discuss further about Avicenna. Ibn Sina, also known as Avicenna, was a Muslim philosopher and the physician. He was a prominent figure during the Islamic Golden Age. Ibn Sina was a Muslim who lived from 980 to 1037 CE. He was a court physician and political advisor to rulers in Iran, Uzbekistan, and Turkmenistan. He was a polymath who wrote about a wide range of subjects, including medicine, philosophy, astronomy, and music. His work combined Aristotelian philosophy, Neoplatonic philosophy, and Islamic theology. His most famous work include the Canon of the Medicine and the Book of Healing. What impact he did? His work influenced Islamic and European medicine for centuries. His work influenced Western Scholasticism, particularly the writing of Thomas Aquinas and Albertus Magnus. His work on medicine was textbook in Europe until the mid 17th century. So far we discussed about the scientist Avicenna, that is Ibnu Sina. We have done. Please subscribe our YouTube channel.